Festivities Friday and Saturday at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Paige Beckers for the WNBA on ABC. Rebecca Paige Beckers.
How they can assist to their teammates as well, and what does that look like? Well, for
concerned with how sore she was following her first game back, feeling Boston and Lee Yaru to jump it up, and we are underway. Here's Lee Yaru charging through the lane.
About the big
extra feed Clark, a deep three. You bet! Lee Yaru floating it. He's talking with their player development coach yesterday as Beckers bends over the steal. Here's Clark to go in for the lay. You're not going to catch her. Kelsey Mitchell in. Fakes the three. Pull-up jumper is good. Clark bounces. Howard can't finish. And Clark, the freedom of movement is completely restricted because they don't care about freedom of movement like that. I mean, White, who also knows what it was like and what her team's got away with defending Caitlin, it's really made her have to rethink how she defends the other four for Indiana. Quinterly, a deep three is good. Down, Boston. The spin, the hook, rolls off. Here's Beckers, a deep one, is good. Here's Clark off the give and go, extra feed, and the lay from giving it up. Wnba can't hit the three. Howard storming through and gets fouled. Natasha Howard is going to assist through their first 15 career games. That's any player. It's just looked so good out of the gates. No real adjustment period for. Here's Isaiah James, another impressive rookie. Wiggles into a whisk. Here's Hines Allen. Can't finish it around. Cunningham, catch, fire, ends, hit from three. Wnba on the attack, can't pop it in. Good
defense gives her.
Nice spin on the other end.
Big side of the floor so that Mitchell can make that cut and teammates can find her.
And Mitchell can make James and Beckers the others. Here's James. She got it. Off McCowan, who's terrific on the offensive glass. Feeds Jones. An offensive rebounding percentage in the league. Clark, what a swivel. Just couldn't shoot. Duntis whips it in, and Timpson finishes. Beckers gets bounced, still takes, and hits. Page out, another offensive rebound. Timpson gets it to go. Hines Allen doesn't get it off, and that'll do it. It is Simmons tiptoeing and stepped out of bounds as Dallas, anticipation of All-Star. Nice leave there. Clark to Howard.
I think I heard it from you, though.
That's going to be a shot clock.
Careful with that groin and quad injury as she comes back.
Yeah, Holly, she's actually trying to see a bigger picture as Duntis over to Cunningham. Cunningham, a free lay. Clark, the flick ahead. Oh, beautifully done. Touchdown. Clark bounces. Boston takes and drops it in. Clark, who is unable to lay it in, goes down in a heat run now for Indiana as Lee Yaru finished. Howard, what a quick first step. And the reverse. Here's Quinterly off. Cunningham, though, she is the central focus of their offense. So they started to.
Has a huge impact, her availability.
Quinterly
of that.
Indiana has outscored Dallas 21-6 in the quarter. 6 shooting. Here's Mitchell, little floater, drops in. How about 2-on-1 with Howard? Howard finishes. Here's Beckers dumping it in. Guys, Azura gets denied by Boston. Yes. Here's Boston. She got it. Off to Hull. Catch. Fire. You bet. From Indiana in this second. As Becker up. Boston through the lane. Lays it in. The loft ahead. Mitchell blows the layup. The lead up to All-Star this year. So excited to see.
Yeah, we're on a walk this morning of downtown. And as you were talking about earlier, this.
McCowan, James. Clark, sidestepping three, is good. Here's James teeing it up and knocking it down. That leaner is good constantly as that jumper won't go. They had 7 turnaround. Quinterly, 6 to shoot, fading away, and
it's all about perspective.
That's right, it really is.
Wait.
When I'm 5'10". Wnba short. And Mitchell alone lays it in. Assist.
It's to get back on transition defense. How many open layups have we seen from the right into their hands?
Mitchell couldn't quite get it to drop.
A hit from deep.
Boston, sure. There's that. Has to any other one player in the league, which is pretty incredible. Also added to her game being the hub on the offensive end, something that's been Mitchell bounces, Boston, one more time. James left alone, buries the three.
Boston before the season started and said, we want you to be the hub as we see score, and she's leading the team in rebounds as well.
Howard fouled it.
And especially important when Caitlin Clark was out with her injury.
Caitlin Clark. We have the last at Connecticut in Boston. Point contest Friday, 8 Eastern on ESPN.
Point of attack defender, nice move by Aaliyah Boston, but
Here's Timpson. Can't finish it.
Five pros.
Leah Rue reverses it in with the left.
Those massive posters provided by Nike, they're just great.
Franchise record with Tamika Catchings. Today for the Fever, they're shooting 63% as a team. They do have a back-to-back coming though. Wnba still can't get one. The catch, the muscle, gets denied by, and has told us the offense has been completely different with Quinterly on the floor. Mitchell?
Is this a new thing here in Indiana? Since the last time I was
right,
here.
because usually it's like hushed for the home.
Yeah.
Duntis a three, off. Timpson, Clark dumps it. Duntis able to squeeze it in. Doubles. Clark, too much on it. Leah Rue, how about Leah Rue? 8th leader in the league in assists per game. Caitlin Clark second. Gotten Kalia Copper as Beckers snatched that one. Beckers through the contact.
She's been known as a tireless worker in college. They had to try to shoo her out of the
Grabbed, and the foul is called this time. It'll send Clark to the line. And then when she came back, she was trying to conserve, and so where she could. That was a huge part of why.
Go in, and maybe we can see that light of fire under her a little bit.
To shoot, McDonald can't hit, and a shot clock violation. Here's Beckers leaning and dropping it in. Driving in, gets fouled. It's Quinterly at the horn, nearly banks it in.
You never win the claw game.
Yeah. Howard lays kick out. Hines Allen buries the three. McDonald misses the first. Thus far today for Caitlin Clark as Quinterly lays it in. Lobs it into Boston. Great positioning, and Quinterly.
A great target hand, and Caitlin Clark delivers to the fingertips.
At New York, game on CB app. Here's Beckers, the runner. Oh, what a pretty one about the three. Gives it up. Boston lays it in. Even as her team has struggled a little. Beckers, not that time. The catch and the finish. Quinterly misses. Clark, the rebound. On Hines Allen. Gets hit in the face and a foul. Off the screen, through the lane, feeds Howard, another is in the corner, Mitchell. Clark's second career game with 10 points, 10 assists. Cunningham bounces down, and a foul called. 20 points. McDonald dances in, can't finish. 19, Beckers on the drive, a 21-point out. That's not.
Forget typically, never, Ryan.
I hope my son been just trying to not be results-oriented. Candidate to be the #1 overall draft pick. Beckers gets fouled. Beckers misses the first. And they've also struggled against teams you might expect them to beat. A game dominated by Indiana, and a foul called here. So she would go swaths of time not playing, and then all of a sudden...
line by Kevin Hart.
Wow.
So she is going to share the stage with Kevin Hart.
James can't get it to drop.
That I've mentioned, Sue, she should be in charge of the parties here at All-Star.
Seconds here in Indiana as Haley Jones lays it in.
And now that I've mentioned Sue, she should be in charge of the parties here at All-Star.
30 seconds here in Indiana as Haley Jones lays it in. Gets a little space, can't. Dallas did a great job protecting the basketball early in this one. Contributions up and down. Caitlin Clark, 14 points, 13. Jones pivoting, floating, no. Save from the Indiana Fever. Clark, the second career game for her, a franchise record with 30 assists today. Clark, the second career game for her, a franchise record with 30 assists today.